We still have some chapters. We still have some chapters that we are going to discuss today. We have about 4 chapters, which is number 1, your no is significant, more important than your IQ. That is number 1. Number 2, how high is your failure quotient? How high is your failure quotient? That is number 2. Number 3, mining for gold, the need for speed. Then imagine mining for gold, the need for speed. Then the number 4 is quantity trumps quality. So now we have some other people that's been assigned to review this all these chapters. So now they are going to actually train us today on these chapters. So without wasting much of our time, those people are all of them are co-hosts. All of them are co-hosts. It can go on, Vic. It can go on. It can go on. You are a co-host. You can unmute yourself and start the meeting.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Okay, yes, wow. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my moderator, Consultant Lazarus, for the wonderful, moderation. And I want to thank all my leaders in the house and also my mentor, Ambassador Barrister Wilson Ifeanyi, for giving me the opportunity, and as well say good morning to each and every one of us here in the house. So today is actually a wonderful day. Today, I'm just happy today, not just because of what God has done for me in my life, but the fact that I have the opportunity to share with you guys what we are reading from the book, which is Go for No. Going for No. Now, there is a chapter in that book that interests me the most. There is a chapter that I so much want to talk about. And that chapter is your NQ, meaning your no quotient is significantly more important than your IQ. Now, that chapter is, if you go through it, you see that it relates to what we are currently doing in the business. It relates to what we experience in life as well, life in general. Now, as we all know, IQ stands for intelligence quotient. Most times you hear people talk of you don't have IQ, you don't have head, those things. Now, what it simply means, or the full meaning for that IQ, is called intelligence quotient. And most people you see don't actually know what their intelligence quotient is. They don't actually know. So some persons you see now, they have high IQ, which is they have high intelligence quotient. And this set of people are people that are educated, people that are very learned, people that are graduates with degrees, people that pass through the four walls of a school and are actually doing very well in school. And then you have people of low IQ. Now, people of low IQs are simply those that they don't have the opportunity to go to school to actually know some of the subjects or courses being taught in school. And these people are being classified as low IQ because they have low intelligence quotient. Now, the thing is that the truth of it all is that it doesn't really matter Because even if you have that high IQ, it doesn't determine the level of success that you will achieve in life. That is just what this book is trying to tell us. And if we look at it further, we will also know that it's the same thing that happens to us in life. You understand what I'm saying? Now, that is why you see lots of low-performing people. They have high IQ. For example, people that are graduating from school with first class, today you see them driving buses. Today you see them driving keke. Today you are seeing them actually opening shops or kiosks on the streets. But these are people now that you classify as high IQ because they have high quotient. They how do I put it? They know they know their courses, they know what they studied. They have the ability to get the grades, the necessary grades they need to actually pass their courses and subjects in school. So these people now, you can classify them as high IQ people, but at the same time, they are low performing, which is they tend to do low things. That's why if you show them this business now, the business that we do, if you bring them to this business now and tell them, okay, this is what you can actually do, they don't see the value in it because their high IQ is already telling them that they are bigger than it. Their high IQ is telling them that what they need now is to get a good job that will be paying them the kind of money they feel that we in this business are not making. I believe you all are getting what I'm saying. So that is exactly what this high IQ means, meaning that most of the people now that you see, they are low performing people, but they have high IQ. And then you have people of you have high performing people, but they have low IQ. They do not go to school. You can't actually classify them as, intelligent, but they can go through the gutters to get what they want. They can actually do what it takes to actually break out of where they are in life. And at the end of the day now, you are actually seeing that what really matters in life is your no IQ, which is the NQ that this book is trying to tell us, your NQ, which is your no quotient. And what it means is that the number of times you are willing to hear no before you succeed, the amount of rejection you are willing to endure and you keep going, the number of times you are willing to get knocked down and then you get back up, knowing fully well that you will get knocked down again and again and again before you achieve that success. This book is trying to tell us that your NQ, meaning your no quotient, is what really matters in life, not even your IQ. Now, if you are a professor here, if you are a teacher, if you are maybe a doctor, if you are a lawyer, whatever mindset or whatever you have been taught in school, that's why if we are doing presentations, most times you see some of our consultants will say, if you know you are in this meeting, you are a barrister, you are a lawyer, and you are a professor, just keep your, whatever it is that you know before, keep it one side and learn something new today, which is to say, you have to be open-minded in this business. Your NQ, meaning your no quotient, you have to actually be able to receive more no's for you to succeed in this business. Now, it simply means that it is the number that determines the greatness that we achieve in today's world. And it is perhaps the only number. Now, because of time, I just want to leave us with some quotes from Ray Higdon. And he said something. He said that there are a lot of really smart people in the world who are broke. And we all know that. You have educated people, you have graduates with degrees, but at the same time, they don't have money. The same thing is what is happening in reality today. People that are graduates with degrees, they don't actually have money. Now, they will now tend to start going to drive buses at Old Park and drive keke. but they don't, just simply put now, they have that high IQ, but they don't have the money. And their intelligence now has messed them up, that they are now portraying the I too know mindset. They are portraying the mindset of I too know. If we show them this opportunity, this business now, these are the set of persons that will tell you, yes, somebody has told me about, I know what this thing is all about. I am not interested. But the person that you are showing this thing to, if you ask him how much he has in his bank account, he cannot actually tell you or give you any significant answer. Now, it stops them from taking action. That's one thing that the problem that they have. They don't take action. They are not willing to enter the gutters. They are not willing to take massive action to achieve the success that they want. And Ray Higdon also tells us that intelligence, like high IQ, is not a requirement for any kind of success, and that you should pursue getting smarter and gain more knowledge to educate yourself. Forget what everybody has been telling you about this business and focus on the activities. Focus on taking more action. Go out into the field and get more no's. That you are failing does not mean that you are a failure. This book tells us that you are a success in progress. You are a failure when you already tell yourself that you are quit, that you are no longer doing this business. That is when you are considered a failure. So at the end of the day now, he's trying to tell us that he has met with successful people in this nature of our business network marketing. And by all educational standards, they don't have high IQ. All the people, those, observe something, all the people that you really know that are in this business, in C21FG, most of them they did not even finish university, but at the same time they are successful. We have somebody like Engineer Festus, a social entrepreneur. He didn't actually go through the educational system, but you can see that at the end of the day, he has even broken through, and he's a successful man today. It is because that those people with this low IQ already understand that they need to take life by the horn. They need to get dirty. They need to get criticized. They need to get rejected over and over again for them to end up successful. And that is the very thing that most people who claim to have IQ, who claim to know it all, they don't actually understand. So I'm actually going to be stopping here, and I'll be giving room to others to also review. So I really appreciate the moderator, and I thank each and every one of us in the house. Thank you so much.
Wow, 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 wow. Let's go to the chat box and appreciate Victor. Let's go to the chat box and appreciate Victor. This is very awesome one. This is very great. In fact, he nailed it. He nailed it. In fact, he nailed it. Go to the chat box and appreciate Victor. Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Wow, I can hear you. Yes, yes, yes. Go to the chat box and appreciate the one that have spoken. Go and appreciate Victor. So now, without wasting much of our time, we are going to, I'm going to unmute some other people. Those people that is co-hosts, you know yourself, you are being assigned to review, to train us today. So I'll be asking Sir Uzobeni, unmute yourself, please. You are a co-host. Just unmute yourself. You are a co-host.
Yeah. I've unmuted. Good morning, everyone.
Okay, okay, yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Today, and very, very grateful to God for this wonderful opportunity. Even as I appreciate my and the moderator who have given me this opportunity to share my views on the subject. How high is your failure quotient? Yes. The book is very interesting. It has very interesting topics. In fact, talking one, the subjects and the topics are intertwined. So for me, how high is your failure quotient is just like Bongo Sikwe has said in his one of his hit tracks. He said, try and try and continue to try and try again and never give up. And it is only through trying that you will get the success you desire. So if we look at that heading once again, you will see that what he's saying is that you must have to get as many failures as possible before you can achieve your success, which he put as how much feedback can you experience before it starts to get to you? Or better still, how many mistakes are you willing to make to achieve extraordinary success? These are not just rhetorical questions, as it were, because when you look at, you begin to evaluate these questions, you begin to understand that the answers lie in the key indicators or pointers as for whether you will achieve outrageous success and get anything you want in life. Just like my brother Vic had said earlier, actually, people who have high IQ, tend to.
Some of our major reviewers, please, you may please us to see a picture so that we can feel you and catch you direct.
Yeah. So, thank you, my mentor. So, if the picture is not showing, wow.
Also, you can go on your video.
Okay.
Yes. Go ahead. We can see you. We can see you now. We can see you now.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So, as I said, I remember when we were trying to recruit teachers
just know that you have 10 minutes to make your point. You have 10 minutes to make your point, okay. And you have spent 3 minutes. So just go straight to the point. Discuss the next chapter.
It's okay. So the question actually reminds me when we were recruiting teachers into the kindergarten school in my former parish. And the teacher, the Reverend Father was saying, we need women, we need teachers whose patience will be as high as Kilimanjaro, because you are going to deal with the kindergarten. So we need to, it reminds me that in getting the success, our failure rate or quotient will have to be as high as possible, because it is in getting no that we succeed, because they are kind of energizers, they are kind of propellers, because each time you get no, you are emboldened, you are strengthened to continue. If it were Awolowo. Awolowo said that a general or a powerful warrior is not the man who goes to wars and comes back, but the man that is each time he falls. So as many times as you receive no, it is an energizer. It is a kind of strengthening factor in the fight. So if I recall, like my mentor, actually, don't give up. Don't give up, because quitters are waters. So this has reminded me that even in this business, no matter the amount of you get in the process, continue to make efforts, because after some time, even the person who told you no yesterday might come to realize that what you were saying is right and is correct, and is something that an opportunity that will help him in future. Then it tells me that these failures or the results we get at the end of the day are actually the product of tried and failed projects. Yes. So I recall the examples the author put across here. He talked about the Silicon Valley. He talks about the rubber that eventually, the tires that we drive in our vehicles and cars and the motorcycles and the rest of them, that eventually turned out to become rubber, to galvanized rubber. So these are tried and failed projects. He mentioned also the Coca-Cola, and the new Coca-Cola we have today is a result of the trials and failures in the past, which the company made. So that failure is not a taboo, so to say. It's not a taboo, because as long as you not quit. He talked about even the bulletproof glasses we see in the vehicles. They are all trials and errors and failed experiments, but today become substantial investment. So the topic is actually encouraging us that we should not be discouraged by the number of no's that we have received in the course of following this project. So I want to stop here to thank and appreciate my mentor and my moderator who have given me this opportunity to share this topic. God bless us.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's go to the chat session and appreciate Sir Uzobenyi. Sir Uzobenyi is a knight in the Catholic Church. And so for some of you that don't know him, this is a senior citizen. He is a retired chief superintendent of custom. These are the people that started custom earlier in Nigeria. He's a retired chief superintendent of custom. He's one of our top leaders in our Igbo local office. And he's doing wonderfully very well in the business. So let's go to the chat session and appreciate him. Now, what he's talking about is what they say, how high is your failure quotient? How high is your failure quotient? That's how many times are you failing? Don't talk about your IQ and your intelligence quotient, but talk about your failure quotient. That is what Sir Uzobenyi talks about. And he told us if you don't try, if you don't even fail, you will not create something. If you don't fail, you will not create. He gave us, he said that microwaves, microwave we are using today came out as a failure. It was not microwave. The way the microwave was done was not the way it wanted to be designed. It came out of a botched failure, a botched trial and error. That is it. The cornflakes we see that we are eating today, the cornflakes, a lot of us takes cornflakes. Cornflakes was invented out of a failure. It was another thing that they were actually trying to produce, and it came out as a cornflakes. And today, cornflakes is one of the things we are doing. Do you know penicillin? Penicillin, a drug that we are using today, they are all failures. So if you don't fail, you cannot even create. Thomas Edison, at a point in time when he failed and failed and failed, they had to bring in so many people to be failing with him. That's what we are talking about. So thank you so much for that wonderful review in that very particular session. I want another person. I mentioned a lot of people to review. I also told Silas, I don't know whether you are ready. Silas, hello Silas, I've asked you to unmute yourself. If you have anything to say, just unmute yourself and go ahead. Hello Silas, are you there? Hello Silas, if you are not ready, let me go and unmute. Apostle Emmanuel. Apostle Emmanuel, you're also a co-host. I want all of us, I mentioned 4 areas that I want us to talk about. We have talked about how high is your failure quotient, and then mining for gold, the need for speed. I want us to talk about that, okay? So I've asked Emehel to unmute himself. I don't know, Emehel, I've asked you to unmute yourself. Can you do that? If you cannot do that, I ask you again. Then Apostle Emmanuel, let us hear from you. Apostle Emmanuel, let us hear from you. A lot of things that if you are not reading this book, now this is the most simplest book I've ever. When I was reading this book again, this one, I say, how can somebody write a book and it's very simple and easy to understand like this? Hi, people are wonderful. Okay, Apostle, go ahead. Let me hear from you.
Hello, good morning, my mentor. I greet everybody. I greet everybody. Actually, I'm reviewing about the mining for gold. This book is so powerful, it's so rich. You're talking about the mining of gold, the need for speed. And in this place, he's talking about, he said, the most effective way to mine gold is not to look for gold. It is to remove everything around it that isn't gold. Remove the dirt and find the gold. When you are finding gold in this business is a gold. Anything that will stand as an obstacle, anything that will stand as a delay, as a no to you, you have to remove it. Anything that will stand as something that will bring problem to you, that will make you, not to focus, you have to remove it because you are going somewhere. You have to remove it. It's removing the debt and telling yourself that no matter what, I must reach there, I must get that gold. Because if you have not gotten the gold, that is when you are a failure. But in the process of when you are digging and getting the food and reaching to the gold, you are not a failure, but you are working. You are at the process. You are making headway. You are working. You are trying to reach to where you are going. So getting the gold is not even the things, the side dates, the thing around. There are some friends. There are some obstacle. There are some things that will come to hinder you as like no. You take it out. You will not accept failure. Failure is a debt. You will not accept no. No is a debt. All these things are the things that they will tell you how long, all these years that you've been doing it, how much have you gotten, how much have you did, and all that. But these things are not, you're not supposed to allow it to hinder you. You're not supposed to allow it to stop you. All you need to do is to keep moving, keep digging, keep searching, keep searching. You will encounter obstacles on the way. You will encounter people, even your best friend, even you, people that some people like in the woman was saying, say his own best friend. That even when somebody tells her that this person will not follow her, that she will not believe. After following her along the line, and the next day she wrote sending her a text that she's not going to continue. But she told herself that even if her friend failed, that she too will not fail, and she kept moving. And today she became what she is. So this place is talking about removing the dirt, and as you're mining, you are getting speed. You try to locate the areas that you have not done. If you go to this place and it's not working, just keep going, just keep moving, just keep going. Talk to your friends, talk to people around you, share your questionnaires. There are some people, when you're sharing, they will talk to you, they will insult you. That's our debt. Don't allow the dirty things about what people will say to hinder you, because you know what you're looking out for. When you're mining, like you're talking about mining gold, you know that you're mining a gold. What you're doing in the early stage is not easy. You're mining it, but the time will come when, after mining it and it became blossom and it's working out, then people will come to rejoice, and they will now know that, because every gold has a dirty around it, until you go through the fire, and the fire will burn it and remove those things that is not. That is when it will come and become gold. So there are things that we need to get out, that we need to remove around us, like the no. Say no to no. Say no to no. There is no, there's no failure that can stop you. Now, it was like you talk about the failure has two coins. The two coins in the two face of like a coin, success and failure. These are two paripas, or they work hand in hand. They work hand in hand. Now, I want to say this, share this, then I will conclude. It's just like in a field of play. When the team A and team B is about to play, the referee will bring a coin, and he will throw the coin. Somebody will take the next post, or the up post, or the down post. So, but at the time, it will come to a time that after 45 minutes, they will change. They will change. The person that started with up will go down, and the person that started with down will go up. So that is how it is. So it works hand in hand. It's something, if there is failure, there is a success. Success, there is always light at the end of every tunnel. When you are going through a tunnel, it may look as if that nothing is up, but you get close to the tunnel. At the end of that tunnel, there is a light. There is a light. So there is always a light. Don't allow the failure, the things you see in the process as you're moving, to stop you, or to make you not to get going, or to hinder you, because you see the vision. You have seen the vision, you have accepted the vision, you know what the vision is all about. That's why it's important to know the vision, because when you don't know the vision, the dirt around can pull you down. But when you know the vision is like a gold, and gold does not come so easily. Gold does not just happen. It passed through fire. It goes through a lot of things for the dirt to go out and become a gold. So when you go through that thing and you make up your mind that you will succeed in this business, it might take time. It might take long, but definitely you will definitely succeed in it. If people that have succeeded in this business, if people that have, made it and buy cars and build their houses and become celebrities in this business, how much more? I will make it. I will succeed. So every gold that I'm digging, no matter how the dirt is, it must be removed. And the dirt is no, and the dirt is the failure. Don't look upon that no. Keep moving. There is a light at the end of every tunnel. God bless us.
Wow. Thank you so much. Please, let's go to the session. For some of us, your fingers free. Some people, they are joint cell meeting, they are eating. They are even talking. Please, if you cannot even talk, you cannot even review, please go to the chat session and appreciate Apostle Emmanuel. The Apostle Emmanuel is actually reporting, one of our top consultants in this business is actually reporting from Lagos, all the way from Lagos, that is actually reporting. Thank you so much, Apostle. Thank you so much. We appreciate you for taking out your time. Now he's talking about mining for gold, the need for speed, the need for speed. I want all of us to mine for gold, mine for gold, mine for gold. There is something I want to say here. In this book, when this woman wrote this book, she was telling us about mining for gold. She said that when she started this business, there is one person she recruited. That person is a powerful person. She's a consultant in another field. She's a motivational speaker. She's everything. And when they started the business together, this person was moving at the same speed she was moving. All of them, we are moving very fast. Wow, the company we are hailing, this is another you. We are produce another you. But do you know what happened? Shockingly, the person did home launch, he did office launch, and he did many things the person did, but the person did not get results. Now, while she was encouraging the person, the next thing is that the person sent her a mail. And when she received the mail, the person honorable informed her that, no, I can't continue again with this business. The person quit the business. She told herself, because this person, she felt devastated. She felt that if this person can quit this business, therefore means that me too, I don't have any need to stay in the business. Do you know what she did? She continued to remain in the business. That person quit, but she made. And today, she's successful. Now, so many of you today, do you know how to mine for gold? So many of you are looking for that diamond, that super person you bring in the business. You used to hear, now if I just get this person, my business is on. If I just get this person, my business, that's what people think. This woman said that when she started, she said, how can she mine for gold? How can she mine? She decided that every month she must recruit certain number of people. And she recruited and recruited. In a year, she recruited over 40. After she started her first year, 2 years in the business, she started. Every year she recruits. Every year she recruits. And you know what happened? She buy you. That's the reason why, if you want to mine for gold, recruit all Dick and Harry. Don't say, this person can do it, this person cannot do it. If you are looking for that diamond, that gold you are looking for, everybody around you, you must talk to everybody around you. You receive as many no as possible. He said that who is the fastest person? Now he talked about removing the debt and finding the gold. He said that in this world, Thomas Edison and the need to fail faster. I said Thomas Edison is, if you look at this book, he quoted Thomas Edison very well, because Thomas Edison is somebody that tried for more than 999 times to produce a light bulb we are using. She failed. He failed. He failed. He keep on failing. He went and recruited, employed people, other people. Those people he employed, he's even smarter than them. He even know more than them. But do you know what he needed? He needs speed. He need to foil with a lot of people. You know that the only way he can achieve the vision, of light bulb, is to fail with so many people. And that was what gave him the nickname, the Wizard of the Melon Park. The Wizard, because he tried and failed so many times. That's why when they gave him a nickname, said, you are the Wizard of the Melon Park. Melon Park was a place where he used as his office. He said that, he said that when certain things try to pull you back, nothing should pull you back. Nothing to pull you back in whatever thing you are doing. Go for no. Tell your neighbor, if you are sitting down with anybody there, tell your neighbor, mine for the gold. Mine for the gold. Mine for the gold. Tell everybody, tell yourself, I keep mining for the gold. You mine it with speed. Don't just be slow. You mine it with speed. As you are mining it with speed. Attach speed. Don't slow down. Whenever you are doing something, all you need to do is, there's something I said in my update this morning. I said that whenever you fail, when you are doing something and you fail, don't give up. Don't give up on your goal. Don't change the goal. What do you need to change? Change the strategy and increase the speed. Change the strategy and increase the speed. Okay, I want to give one person more opportunity. And this time around, I'm putting it open to the floor. If you are ready, if you want to say something you want to review, please just raise up your hand. Go to the chat session or go to the chat session and type, I want to review. Or just raise up your hand so that I can unmute you. Raise up your hand. I want a lot of people to actually say something about this. And Odinaka, do you have anything to say? I've asked you to unmute yourself. Odinaka, are you there? Odinaka, I know you must have gone through the book. Sunday, Onoha, I gave you a portion to read, to come and review yesterday. I did not see you. Odinaka, are you here? I know we have another one. I have 2 more chapters that I want to talk about today, but let me go ahead. Now, one of the chapters or the paragraph or the phrases I want to talk about is what? We talk about quality. Quantity trumps quality. Now, we don't want to discount the importance of quality in presentation. We don't want to actually try to kill or reduce the importance of quality. No, that's what this book is talking about. That's what this book is talking about. But when it comes to influencing others and achieving success, what the reality is that the number of doors you knock on, the number of people you approach, the number of people you invite, the number of shots you take, the number of no you take, trumps, it will outweigh the quality of what that's why you say, if you don't have the scale, play the number game. In other words, if you imagine I am a best presenter, I present more than anybody, but I only present once in a week. So I'm a middle person. I don't know how to present, but I present to 3 or 4 or 5 persons every day. Who do you think will get the highest results? Who do you think that will get the highest results? Now, that's why I will tell people, you must not be the best presenter. You must not be the highest presenter. All you need to do, keep on doing what you are doing. The quality of presentation is not the critical factor. The quality of activity, the quality of people you see. But what matters is how many times do you do it? Now, in this book, there's what he said, which I want us to think about. And when I read that very question, I say, oh, this woman said that he had once recruited a powerful presenter. This person has had stellar, a stellar thriving opportunity in whatever he was doing. He, as a presenter, is that. He recruited that person. And when they went for presentation, that person presented. And do you know that at times, the quality of presentation or how you present, at times, when we do presentation finish, some people say, so if before I can make money like this person, I must know how to present like this person. And the person, no, I cannot do it. Have you seen that? Have you actually witnessed something happen? Does it mean that the way you are making this call, you are speaking like this? Does it mean before I can start making it, I should be speaking like you? No, I cannot do this. Some people say, oh, look at this person, the way Barrister talk, the way he speak, the way he presents. No, the reason why he's making this money because he can talk, he can present because he's a barrister. Have you actually seen that? Or have you had something like that? I need response in this meeting. I need response. Now, at times, when we are presenting, that's why if we see, when we have some class of people we are presenting to them, we come low. We even speak. So let me tell you something. It is not how fluent. It is not how classy. It is not how perfect you present that will make people to sign up. At times, that's why we allow people, when you are growing, start presenting. Now, you may be presenting, people will say, oh, present. If this person can do it, me too, I can also do like this person. So it is not about how classy you present, how perfect you present that matters. What matters is what? Are you doing it? That's what I tell people today. You must not be a powerful presenter before you stand the stage and start presenting. No. You must not be the best presenter. You must not be the best. You must not be the person in best in making call. Making call, you must not start speaking super. I know when some of the Amobi with that you see that even that anchoring this meeting, I know when he joined this business. When I was teaching me how to make call, I was like, oh, make call out today. But today you call. He started, and when he makes call, people come, people joins. So everybody, even me, my humble self, as you are seeing me the day, when if you see the first time can I do this? I was someone consultant Rita and Chekube here. Rita, when she started making booking, she don't even stay. She will carry her book and go and stay in the house and be booking. And when she's booking, people are coming. So today, don't say, I don't know how to book and people will come. Don't say, I don't know how to present and people will pay. Everybody, you have your strength. The reason why people will even pay maybe because of the way you are presenting. So it is not about quality, it's about quantity. How many times are you doing it? You may present, if you are, I am the best presenter and I only present and you are even a mediocre presenter, but you are presenting 2 or 3 or 4 times every day. You are going to make the huge amount of money more than me. So that's what talking about the quantity trumps quality. Now, I want to talk about the last one. It was not included in this meeting, but it's the story about the insurance story, the insurance sales story. Now, the reason why I want to talk about the insurance sales story because next week we are starting with another one because the month is actually going faster and faster. Now, an insurance company evaluated their progress in a year, and they noticed that all their salespersons recruit only 2 people in a week. They recruit only 2 people in a week, and they started asking questions. What is happening? So while they're asking questions and asking what is happening, you know what they did? They paid a consultant. They paid a consultant to come and review what they're doing. You know what happened? Immediately the consultant came. The consultant noticed the problem. What's the problem? He noticed that they are not talking to enough people. He told them that you are salespeople, they are not talking to enough people. And they say, how? Child, do you know that they felt so bad that they paid this consultant a huge amount of money and the consultant just said something and they said, look, the consultant asked all the salespeople, how many people do you talk to in a day? And they were mumbling. He told them that from today, they should knock at every door. And when you meet people at every door, you ask them so and so question. They go door by door. They go door by door and started asking people questions. Do you want to buy insurance? Do you want to buy insurance? Once they come to you and say, do you want to buy insurance? And you say no, they will leave you. Go to the next door. Once they ask you, do you want to buy insurance? And they say no, they go to the next door, door by door, door by door. Before you notice it, at the end of that month, each salesperson recruited over 20 persons. But those salespersons, they were doing two a month. But when the consultant came and decided they are not talking to enough people, they are not receiving enough no, and they advise them, go door by door. And when you go and meet them, ask them direct question. Do you want to buy insurance company? Do you want to buy insurance? And once they say no, move to the next person. Once they say no, move to the at the end of the no, the least person out of those 6 persons recruited 15 persons. And that was the magic. It's the story, the major way for success is what is the speed you are touching, the speed at which you are receiving no, the level of no you are receiving, how frequently are you receiving no? What matter is how frequently are you receiving no in this business. The level of no you receive is directly proportional to the egos you will emerge in your team. The level of, you are mining. How fast are you mining for gold? What is the speed you are attaching for it? How are you attaching speed to it? The question is this: as we are ending this meeting today, how many of us will take the decision today and say, I'll keep mining for gold? Now, how do you mine for gold? Excavate all the sand, remove the dirt, and you'll find the gold. The only one remaining will be the gold. So while you are recruiting, keep on recruiting, keep on recruiting, keep on recruiting, keep on recruiting. The time will come, the gold will emerge, the eagle will emerge, the diamonds will emerge. But guess what happened? You will first of all be that diamond before you get the diamond. Now the next question is what? What is your emotional reaction in the moment? What is the emotional reaction in that moment? Will you have a profound impact on the quality of every aspect of your life? Now, the next chapter we are going to talk about from next week, Monday, is what? What is your emotional reaction to yes and no? What is your emotional reaction to yes and no? Are you ready? If you are ready to take on this, let me go to the chat section and say, I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. So I want to really appreciate all our reviewers today, all the people that spoke today. We had in the person of Sir Victor, Mr. Ozobenyi, and also Ude Emmanuel. All our reviewers today came highly prepared. All our reviewers today came highly prepared. We first of all started with talking about your no quotient is significantly more important than your IQ. Yes, that one struck me. So many of us will say, now, do you know what this particular one talks about? Your no quotient is more significant, is significantly more important than your IQ. Yes. Do you know that so many people who are more intelligent, who has read so many books, first class, so many years so, go and watch who are the most successful people today. I remember those days. So many of us that went to school, I'm a lawyer, you graduate. If you go to the legal practice, you see that the most successful lawyers are the ones that came out with third class and pass. That is it. The most successful lawyers are the ones that came out with third class. Now, do you know what? Because that person will say, I need you to put in my words. Some of them who knows who are first class graduates, who are 2 and upper, do you know what they do? I know I am first class. Do you know what will happen? When they see they will analyze, they will paralyze, they will diagonalize, they will tell you all the pros and cons, they will crack brain and crack brain. You know, by the time they are done, they will tell you what will happen in that business in the next 1 year. They will tell you what will happen in that business in the next 2 years. They are already quoting they will tell you all the Hilton's law. They will tell you all the law of motion, everything they will tell you. They have high IQ. That high IQ will not allow them to remove assumption. So as I'm talking to you today, don't assume. Do you know what assumption does to those people? It will lead them to what? It will lead them to what? Frustration. Those are people with high IQ. They will assume so many things and will lead them to frustration. That's why you see today, this person is, I know this person. He was so intelligent. He only did the exam. You know, they even read book. Once this person know they read book to write the exam, and you know what happened? This person, they clear everything. High IQ. They lead to frustration. So many frustration. The next thing we talk about, let me just rephrase all the chapters one after the other. How high is your failure IQ? How high? How many times have you failed? Convert your high IQ, intelligent quotient, to failure quotient. Today, those you have intelligent quotient, convert it to failure quotient. Start failing. Start failing. Can you imagine? Microwave we are using today came out of a failed adventure. The Silicon Valley we are hearing about came out of a failed adventure. Even Coca-Cola Renaissance, a rebirth is the direct result of their new Coke debacle. Coca-Cola. Cornflakes we are eating today came out of a failed adventure. If they did not fail, that adventure will not come. The Walkman we are using, even Levi jeans, brand new Ace, Kellner's, Cornflakes, Pop Seedling, Penicillin we are using, that penicillin drugs, they all came out of a failed project. Now, if these people were not, and this thing happens to be one of the best products in town, go ahead and fail. And by the time you fail, you get a result. That is not about the failure quotient. Then we went ahead and talked about mining for gold, digging shafts in the ground with a large machinery. What are you digging? You are digging, removing millions of pounds of large rocks, quartz, dirt, and debris. When you recruit people, when you receive money, you are going to remove, as you are recruiting, you are mining. Time will come when that gold will emerge. That diamond you are looking for, you will go for it. As we are doing it, the need, you must attach speed. Everybody go to the chat section and type need for speed. I need speed. In this business, slow and steady doesn't win the race. I must have to tell you. No, you will be sleeping. If you are doing that, you are sleeping. Go to the chat section and say, I need speed. I need speed to achieve my financial freedom. I need speed to achieve it. Now, some people achieve their own financial freedom within the space of 3 years. Some people achieve their own within the space of 2 years. Some people achieve their own within the space of 5 years. You want to achieve your own in the space of 7, 10 years? No, you need speed. Don't say, I'm doing this business. I attend sales meeting. After sales meeting, what do you do? After submitting, what do? You need to achieve speed. Now, today we are running 90 days challenge. This is a challenge that puts people to do a compact activity. But tomorrow, I don't know what we are doing. So the next thing we talk about the quality, the quantity trumps quality. Go for quantity. Go for quantity. It does not matter how you book. I know how to book. I am a professional booker. And you confirm only 10 years. But somebody who said, I don't know much about booking, but I'm confirming 50. Who do you think that will get the more result? The person that confirmed 50 is against you. That say, I book, I am a professional booker. I have invitation 100%. Go and do quantity. It's quantity that matters. And finally, we talk about the insurance story. So tomorrow, next week, we will be handling, the superstar team. The superstar team led by Amoge will be taking on Monday next week. That Monday next week, we are going to review three chapters Monday next week. I believe we are ready. The superstar team, are you here? The superstar team, I can see Amogechi here. I can see Josephine Eze here. I can see Nwachukwu Amaka. I saw her earlier. Was not here. So Amogechi, please, from 3 chapters from now, go and share it among all your team members and bring them to come and teach us on Monday. They will be teaching us on Monday. And on Tuesday, I am going to ask Carlo Ada Aramono. You are going to be the moderator of the same meeting on Tuesday next week. You and your team members should come and teach us again. You'll have Evangelist Emmanuel Ude here. You also have David Tubi and Pastor David also here. So please do the needful. Thank you so much. God bless each and every one of us here today. If you got value for the meeting today, please go to the chat section and type value. If you got value, go to the chat section and type value. Type value. Okay, before I leave the meeting in my normal way, let me actually take a roll call. I will take a roll call before I leave the meeting. I can see you at Daisy here. I can see Amobi Mwite. I can also see Amobi Mwite. I can see Apostle Emmanuel Ude, one of our power reviewer today. I can see Arwa Amoge. And I can also see Ekpendo Augustine Nadoze. You are welcome back. I will miss you in the meeting for some time now, but you are welcome back today, okay? And Silas Emehelu, all the way from Iwolo, we can see you guys are doing wonderfully very well there. And Pastor Emeka Prosper, we are welcome back. I have not seen you in the meeting for some time now. I know you had some light challenges, Well, you're welcome. But I can also see Emmanuel. This Emmanuel, I don't know which of the Emmanuel, but I can see Emmanuel. Okay. Josephine Eze, Carlo Aramanu Ada, Rita Nchegube, our Mama Ri herself. The Mama Ri, I can see Neka Otiaba, I can see Onodo Odinaka. I expected you to say something today. Okay. I can also see Ojif Chima Francis, all the way from Ishago. I can see Reverend Sister Obina Suzanne and Sir Edwin Uzobenyi, one of our top leaders, a consultant from Iwolo. I can also see Sunday Onoha and David Tabitha and the Bain himself. The Bain is the billionaire mentor. Okay, the diamond in the house will take turn to also say hi to one of us here. Okay, say hi to everybody. The diamond is so from the left, you can see here champion Ebenezer Chidebere, and I can see Boniface. Boniface, can you say hi to everybody?
Hi to everybody, yeah.
Okay, I can see Lazarus. Lazarus, can you say hi? Okay, from behind here, we see Ada. Can you stand up and say hi to them? Say hi, say something. The next person here. Okay, doctor. Okay. And then we can't hear you. Who's there? Okay, so that's how we are here in the building. We have a full house. We're all diamond. So go for diamond. Go and mine for the gold, and you get the gold. Thank you so much. God bless each and every one of us. See us at the top. Now, this meeting is actually recorded. You can catch it up on the YouTube for a replay, for your better understanding in the future. Thank you so much. God bless each and every one of you. See you all at the top.